Welcome to Speakeasy Spirits. I know for a lot of people, money is tight right now. Affordability is a big issue, and drinking is definitely a luxury item. Today I want to look at a couple of ways to make drinking more affordable so you can still enjoy a good cocktail, whether it's at home or out with friends. I decided to do this video when I was out at Walmart the other day and found these Slamsies. At just over $2, they promise to be flavor for your face. They're made by the Beverage Ranch in Texas, and we have fruity cereal and banana pudding. They both claim to be 15% alcohol. There's a lot of these cheap pre-made cocktails out on the market. Buzzballs, these Slamsies, there are others, but are they any good? And can we make a good cocktail that costs the same amount? Now these don't have any directions whether they're to be served over ice or not, but we're going to give them the best shot and pour them over some ice to keep them nice and cold. I have kept these in the freezer, so it should already be nice and chilled. There you have a fruity cereal Slamsie. This says it is made with grape wine with real cream and natural flavors. So let's see what we've got. Very sweet. I can't say that I'm really getting a cereal milk vibe. I know this is supposed to be a Fruity Pebbles cereal milk cocktail. If you want to see a good cereal milk cocktail recipe, I'll link to my video where I made one up here. Despite the spirit in this being wine, it still has a burning ethanol flavor. I'm not really getting wine, just mostly sweetness, some creaminess, and that ethanol burn. That is not very good. Let's try the other one. This one is banana pudding flavor, and once again, grape wine with cream and natural flavors. FD&C yellow number 5 contains sulfites. Is the banana pudding Slamsie any better than the fruity cereal? No. It still has that ethanol burn. I don't know how they're making their wine. They're clearly pushing it way too far, maybe using distilling yeasts to try and bring that alcohol content up high to increase their volumes. But it's a bad place to start for a cocktail. And then there's a lot of sweetness. There's a ton of sugar in there. The banana flavor is not the worst, most artificial flavor I've had, but it's not great. This is our baseline for an affordable cocktail. What can we make at home that's going to taste better, but still come in that $2.50 price point? For our example, I'm going to keep it simple and make a daiquiri. This is just a simple cocktail made of white rum, lime juice, and sugar. To keep it at our $2.50 price point, you're going to have to be selective with your rums, but that doesn't mean you have to use bad rum. We've got some good examples here. There's Plantation 3-Star. This comes in right around $19 to $21 most places. This Denizen 5-year, you're getting an excellent white rum at right around the same price, $19 to $21. And last, if you want to splurge a little bit, this Hamilton White Stash is going to be a little more expensive, but still probably at $25 or under. Let's see how cheap we can make a good daiquiri. This is going to be a shaken cocktail. Let's start with 1 ounce of lime juice. I checked the prices this morning, and a lime runs about 67 cents each. So 1 ounce or the juice of 1 lime. Next is our simple syrup. This is just 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. We're going to use about half to 3/4 of an ounce, depending on how sweet you like it. A pound of white sugar today at the grocery store costs $4.67. If you do the math, we're going to use about 4 cents of sugar. I'm going to consider the water free. Next we need our rum. I'm going to use this Denizen 5-year. I picked this up for right around $20. And so if we use 2 ounces of this rum, that's right about $1.75. And you'll get about 12 cocktails out of this 750 milliliter bottle. Now we're going to shake this over ice. Now we're going to strain this into our glass. And since we're being frugal with our cocktails, you can go ahead and skip the garnish. But if you happen to have some lying around like I do, I'm going to throw 1 thinly sliced wheel of dehydrated lime on there. Our total cost for this cocktail is right at $2.50, just like these Slammits from Walmart. Oh, a good daiquiri is a beautiful thing. It's sweet and tart. Because you're making it yourself, you can adjust the amount of sweetness, the amount of lime juice in there. Really dial it in to what you like. Or if you like the flavor of ethanol mixed with sugar and milk, you can choose this option. Now, if you're having a party and you don't want to be behind the bar all night, or you're heading over to a friend's house, you could easily batch this cocktail into a large bottle. Just scale up all the measurements, add some dilution for the water, and keep it in the fridge, and you're going to be able to just pour yourself a glass just as conveniently as any of these. The math works for other simple cocktails as well. If you're able to pick up a decent whiskey at around the $20 mark, you can have yourself a $2.50 old-fashioned. You could probably come in well under $2.50 if you buy a $20 gin and the grocery store brand of tonic water. So with these tips, maybe your budget can still include having a good drink with your friends at a reasonable price. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please help me out by liking and subscribing, and we'll talk to you next time.